In a touching and symbolic gesture, King Charles and Queen Camilla have publicly wished Princess Charlotte a joyous 10th birthday, shining a spotlight on the deepening bond between the young royal and her grandfather. The milestone was marked on Friday, May 2nd, with a heartfelt message posted to the official royal family X account and Instagram stories, featuring a beaming portrait of Princess Charlotte, an image captured by her mother, Princess Catherine. The photo, taken during a quiet visit to the scenic hills of Cumbria in northwestern England earlier this year, shows Charlotte dressed in outdoor hiking gear, smiling brightly against a lush wilderness backdrop. The moment is simple but intimate, and notably, this year marks the first time Catherine has personally taken each of her children's birthday portraits using only her iPhone. It's a nod to the Duchess's photography hobby, but also an effort to keep royal life grounded in genuine family moments. The royal birthday post read, "Happy birthday to Princess Charlotte," a concise message from King Charles and Queen Camilla, yet packed with affection. But behind the short caption lies a much deeper story, a grandfather's growing connection with his granddaughter, laced with symbolic gestures and shared history. This isn't the first time royal watchers have noticed the unspoken closeness between King Charles and Princess Charlotte. Last summer, sharp-eyed fans spotted both the King and Charlotte sporting similar friendship bracelets. While attending Wimbledon on July 14th with her mother and Aunt Pippa Middleton, Charlotte wore pink and blue string bracelets. Just 3 days later, King Charles was seen leaving the state opening of Parliament wearing a red and yellow version of the same accessory. It wasn't official royal jewelry. It was something far more human, more heartfelt. In another subtle gesture, King Charles wore a whimsical pink and blue dinosaur tie to church in January 2023, an accessory that royal sources suggest was a Christmas gift from one of his grandchildren. He brought it out again in April 2024, marking his first return to public duties after the palace revealed his cancer diagnosis in February. The tie, likely chosen with love by one of the youngest royals, was more than just a fashion choice. It was a reminder of resilience, family, and the strength they give each other. Princess Charlotte's closeness with her grandfather has also been visible in her public appearances. During the historic coronation procession in May 2023, Charlotte and her brothers rode in the lead carriage directly behind the gold state coach that carried the newly crowned king and queen. It was more than ceremonial positioning. It was a visible sign of continuity and closeness. On that unforgettable day, Princess Charlotte later joined King Charles on the Buckingham Palace balcony, waving to thousands of royal well-wishers and watching the celebratory fly past. It was a scene echoing decades of royal tradition, but Charlotte held her own, showing poise and grace far beyond her years. King Charles's connection with Charlotte began before she was even born. When asked in 2015, shortly after her birth, he expressed joy at having a granddaughter at last. "I was hoping for a granddaughter, someone to look after me when I am very old," he said, half jokingly, but with the kind of warmth that only a doting grandfather can radiate. He also fondly compared baby Charlotte to her older brother, Prince George, noting that she was much easier on Mum when it came to sleep. A small but sweet insight into how involved and aware he is of his grandchildren's lives. King Charles, who became a grandfather for the first time in 2013 when George was born, has long emphasized the importance of nurturing a strong relationship with his grandchildren from an early age. In an interview with The Telegraph, he said, "The great thing is to encourage them, show them things to take their interest. My grandmother did that. She was wonderful. It is very important to create a bond when they are very young." It's clear now that King Charles is living by those words. Through shared bracelets, meaningful gifts, and gentle family moments behind palace doors, the king is building something stronger than legacy. He's building love. At 10 years old, Princess Charlotte is growing into a confident young royal, known for her cheeky sense of humor, striking resemblance to both her father and late great-grandmother Queen Elizabeth, and her ability to remain composed under the public spotlight. But more than that, she represents the future, royalty steeped in tradition, yet raised with a more personal touch. King Charles's birthday message may have been brief, but the sentiment behind it is layered with memory, affection, and hope for what lies ahead. Princess Charlotte, the only daughter of William and Catherine, is carving her own path, one step at a time, one smile at a time. And standing behind her, quietly and proudly, is her grandfather, the king, who once wished for a granddaughter to look after him, and who now returns that devotion in full.